So a review of the factor theorem that we went over in 2.4 as well. We know that x minus c is a factor of a function f of x if and only if f of c is equal to 0. So what does it all mean? This means that if you do direct or synthetic substitution and the result is 0, so for example, if you plug a c value into the function and for x and you evaluate it and your y value is 0, or if you divide synthetically by the divisor x minus c and you get a remainder of 0, then you have just found a 0 of the function and create a binomial factor of the polynomial. So if f of x is equal to x cubed plus 5x squared plus 5x minus 2, you have this polynomial function. And if f of 2 equals 0, if that's true, then we can say that x minus 2 must be a factor of my function f of x. And so to check to see if f of 2 really gives me 0, you could do one way or another. You can do direct substitution, or you could do synthetic substitution. So I'm going to go ahead and try direct. And then pause here, and I want you and your group to check to see if f of 2 is really equal to 0, either using synthetic or direct substitution. And then you can check to see if you get the same answer as I did. So I'm going to go ahead and do direct. 2 cubed plus 5 times 2 squared plus 5 times 2 minus 2. So that's going to give me 2 cubed is 8. 2 squared is 4 times 5 is 20 plus 10 minus 2. So that gives me 28 plus 10, 38 minus 2 is 36. It doesn't look like f of 2 gives me 0. And if I do synthetic division, it's going to be the same thing, I hope, if we did it right. 1 times 2 is 2, 7 times 2 is 14, 19 times 2 is 38, gives me a remainder of 36. And so we've verified f of 2 does not give me 0, and when I divide, I get a remainder that is not 0. So if you get a remainder that is not 0, then x minus a, or in this case x minus c, is not a factor, meaning that it doesn't divide in evenly. So in this case, x minus 2 is not a factor of x cubed plus 5x squared plus 5x minus 2. And so I can't break this polynomial up into x minus 2 times another factor. That doesn't work because x minus 2 is not a factor.